Hello students and a very good morning to all of you. Welcome. A quick revision of what we had done in our previous class. We had done adjectives, describing words, describing the noun and the pronoun, and we had also done their kinds. Okay children, and in the kinds we had learned the 6 kinds. I'll just quickly brush up what we had learned, children. We had done adjective of quality, okay? How the object is, what kind it is, okay? Then we had done adjective of quantity. I told you to keep in mind uncountable nouns, okay? Then we had an adjective of number. After adjective of number, we had done demonstrative adjectives. Then we had done interrogative adjectives, and last we had done possessive adjectives. And I also told you to keep in mind when you do interrogative, possessive or demonstrative adjectives, you need to have a noun just besides the adjective. Not a compulsion, but when you do not have a noun, or when you're not describing the noun just next to it, sometimes it acts as a pronoun. I told you that when we do pronouns chapter, I'll clarify this concept with you. Like I'll give you one example of demonstrative adjective and one example of demonstrative pronoun. Then you would come to know. That book is mine. Okay? And what is given? That book is mine. Now I'm talking about that demonstrative is that, right? Now how will you come to know that it is an adjective? What you will do, children? Just besides the adjective, what am I talking about? That book. So book has become a noun, right children? So it will be a demonstrative adjective. I'll give you the same example. Okay, that is my book. Now again, that is demonstrative. What comes next to it is my book. Correct? So now what happened? That I am demonstrating. I am pointing out to that book, right? But I'm not telling that book is mine. I am telling instead that is my book. So here that serves as demonstrative pronoun. Got it? In that same example, I'm going to talk about possessive adjectives. I told you possessive belongings, what belongs to me, us, them, his, hers, etc. Okay. Now, that the same example, that book is mine. Mine is a possession. Okay. So it is possessive. But what is it? It's a possessive pronoun. Mine. Okay. And the same thing. That is my book. Now mine. Again, it's possessive. But it's a possessive adjective. Okay, children, is this concept clear to you? Okay, we'll revise about this when we'll be doing prepositions as well. Okay, so today, if you remember, I had given you a homework of 10 sentences. One was already done for you and you had to do the other 10 sentences. Now today, I'm going to share with you the sentences. Okay, we'll do the answers of those 10 sentences. You can check your work, and after that, immediately, I will proceed teaching you formation of adjectives, and I will give you a brief of degrees of comparison. Okay, children? So are we ready? I'll share a screen with you. And here the screen goes. Okay, I'm sure all of you are able to see the screen. Okay, Now, I had told you, identify the adjectives in these sentences and state their kind. The first one has been done for you. We have done it right. Let's see the second sentence. It was a rainy day, hence we did not play outside. Okay. So rainy is the adjective here. Okay, describing how the day was and what kind of day it was. Rainy. So it's adjective of quality. Come to the next sentence. Children, you must have finished your class work by now. Now, here, your is possessive adjective. I told you. Okay. And the next is classwork. Well, how is that work? It's a classwork. It can be a homework also. So class will become quality. Okay. So there are two adjectives just beside the other, and after that you have a noun after it, right? Proceeding after it. Now next, the fourth sentence. Which fruit is available in this market? Children, which serves as an interrogative adjective because just besides it, it is describing fruit. So I'm talking about which fruit. So which is interrogative adjective. The same for this market. This is demonstrative. I've written demo. Those of you who cannot see the PDF properly, you listen to the explanation as well as you listen and match whether your answers are correct or no. This market. So this is demonstrative. Okay, children, we'll do the fifth sentence now. Can you give me some advice? Here, some is an adjective. Can you count advice, children? No. So some will serve as an adjective of quantity. Next sentence, sixth sentence. Which book have you bought? Children, see the difference between buy and bought. Okay, when you are buying things, the past tense is bought. When you're bringing something, the past tense is brought. Now here, which book have you bought? Bought is where you have purchased. Okay. Now this has got nothing to do with adjectives here, but I just thought I should highlight the difference to you all. Okay. Now, which book have you brought? Which is an interrogative adjective describing books. That book. Okay. The seventh sentence. There are 6 apples in the basket. So the number is specified. How many apples? 6. So 6 is adjective of number. Coming to the 8th sentence. These students participated in the exhibition. Okay, children. So these is a demonstrative adjective. These students, what is it describing? Students. Okay. The 9th sentence, the color of the wall is bright. Now, what are they telling about the color? What kind is it? It is bright. So bright is adjective of quality. The 10th sentence, my song has not been recorded yet. Now, my song. Whose song is it? Mine. So, it is my possession, children. So, my will come under possessive adjective. Coming to the last sentence, few tickets were available for the match. Can you count tickets, children? Yes. Okay. So, you are using few for adjective or number. Okay, children. That finishes our exercise. And now we will move forward to the explanation of the formation of adjectives. Okay, children? Okay. Now, okay. Adjectives can be formed by adding suffixes such as full, us, ous, ly, y, able, able, and so on. Now, what are suffixes? Suffixes are those words or those alphabets that are added after the word. Suffixes appear after the word. Okay? Sometimes the spelling may change. We will move on to learn this in detail. See the value corner which is given. We add suffix y to the words need. It becomes an adjective needy. There is a boy in your neighborhood who wants to go to school, but his parents are not able to send him because they are poor. How will you help him? Forget the value corner there. Now, what is very important when you have need as a noun? Okay. So what you will do? You will make it into an adjective by adding needy. Okay. Now let's see. There are some examples that they have shown when we are going to tell you that when you add these suffixes to the noun, they become adjectives. Let's see the first one. Love becomes lovable. Wealth becomes wealthy. Hope, hopeful. Courage, courageous. Friend, friendly. Okay, children? Now, what is given? What explanation is given? A suffix is a group of letters placed at the end of a word. For example, the examples were there: full, ous, ly, y, and so on. Okay. Now, here there are some examples of adjectives formed by adding suffixes. We have to change the spelling when required. Okay. So you have to be really good at your spellings. So children, I'll quickly read these out, and what you can do is, you'll see there are two sentences. Where do you use al? Accident will become accidental, brute, brutal, crime, criminal. Center will become central. Essence will become essential. Okay. Empire will become imperial. Now, not empiral. Okay. Imperial. Face will become facial. Herb, the adjective form is herbal. Habit will become habitual. Industry will become industrial. Machine will become mechanical. Nature will become natural. Nation will become national. Okay. So we added the suffix al. We'll see some more examples. AR. When do we use AR? So let's see this. Children, you can click photographs of this for your reference. When do you use AR? If the word is circle, circular, table, tabular, perpendicile, it will become perpendicular, will become perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular will become perpendicular. Now, you see, when do we use ABLE? There are some examples given. Advice will become advisable. Comfort will become comfortable. Depend will become dependable. Favor will become favorable. Honor, honorable. Memory, memorable. Profit, profitable. Value, valuable. Science will become scientific. Okay, I think I have gone to the next one. IC. Whenever you have to add the suffix IC, you see the examples. Atmosphere will become atmospheric. Science will become scientific. Enigma will become enigmatic. And sympathy will become sympathetic. Sympathetic. Hero will become heroic. Tragedy will become tragic. Sorry, tragic. Not tragic. it will become tragic. Poet will become poetic. Scenery will become scenic. Now you'll see, children, see clearly the examples are given to you, but the spellings change. So keep in mind these spellings, children, when you are given to make adjective form. So you should know the spellings. Just don't say that they have told us to use IC, so we'll cut some words and we will add IC. So you see the spelling, okay? When do you use ISH? ISH is used boy, boyish, girl, girlish, child, childish, fever, feverish, fool, foolish, snob, snobbish. When do you use FUL, children? Beauty, beautiful, mercy, merciful, duty, dutiful, peace, peaceful, cheer, cheerful, thought, thoughtful, faith, faithful, use, useful, harm, harmful. When do you use IVE? Impress, impressive, express, expressive, imagine, imaginative, and talk will become talkative. IVE. Okay? Now, when do you use less? You use full, also you use less also. Less you use in cases like care, careless, limit, limitless, law, lawless, mercy, merciless, name, nameless, use, useless, thought, thoughtless, pain, painless. Okay. Now we'll do like. So we have two examples. Child will be childlike, life will be lifelike. Okay. Now when do you use ly? Let's see, when do you use ly? So the list is a little long. Brother, brotherly, coward, cowardly. Day will become daily, not day, D-A-I-L-Y, daily. Friend, friendly. Hourly. Love, lovely. Low, lowly. Then you have month, monthly. State, stately. One will become only, not onely. Okay? Only. Scholar, scholarly. Week, weekly. World, worldly. When do you use some? Tire, tiresome. Quarrel, quarrelsome. Trouble, troublesome. Okay? And when do you use OUS as a suffix? Adventure, adventurous. Fame, famous. Contempt, contemptuous. Glory, glorious. Danger, dangerous. Industry, industrious. We have some more examples, children, of OUS. This list is very long. Okay. And we'll see till here we have these pages have tried to put in as many adjectives as they could. Mystery will become mysterious. Virtue will become virtuous. Anger will become angry. Okay, mystery will become mysterious. Virtue, virtuous. Nerve, nervous. Pity, piteous. Okay, now you add y. Where do you add the suffix y? Anger, angry. Ease, easy. Blood, bloody. Fault, faulty. Flower, flowery. Gloom, gloomy. Haste, hasty. Heart, hearty. Hill, hilly. Hunger, hungry. Now next, might, mighty. Need, needy. Stone, stony. Star, starry. Storm, stormy. Taste, tasty. Thirst, thirsty. Wind, windy. Worth, worthy. Some other words are: affection will become affectionate. East will become eastern. France will become French. Okay. Then China will become Chinese. West will become Western. India will become Indian. Okay. Wood will become wooden. Wool will become woolen. Now there is one exercise. What is it? I have done the answers for you, but uh, further on, I will not do the answers. I will give you the explanation of these. And in that same video, I'll be telling you the answers, because when the answers are written, the children don't watch the videos. Okay, they are only interested to do the exercises. Children, see these exercises. Form adjectives from the following nouns by adding ly, full, and y, a, l, able, ar, ic, ive, ish, less, less, us, y, and ly. Okay, let's see. Time will become timely. Pain will become painful. Wonder, wonderful. Hill, hilly. Pity, pitiful, or piteous. Both correct. Okay. Health, healthy. Doubt, doubtful. Love, lovely. Prince, princely. Beauty, beautiful. Table, tabular. Memory, memorable. Profit, profitable. Scenery, scenic. Express, expressive. Girl, girlish. Mercy, merciful. Mystery, mysterious. State, stately. Fault and faulty. So children, till now we learned about how we use suffixes to the words and make them adjectives. Now we learn about prefixes. Prefix. Pre means before. Okay, we are going to fix certain things. Okay, now in prefixes, what are we going to learn? If we add some prefixes to the word, before the word, okay, so what happens? They become adjectives. Formation of opposites with the addition of prefixes. Let's learn about these. Okay. Opposite words or adjectives or negative adjectives can be formed by adding prefixes such as dis, in, non, and so on. Following are examples of some adjectives formed by adding prefixes. Okay. Now here it's given dishonest. Dis plus honest will become dishonest. Ir plus responsible will become irresponsible. Un plus comfortable will become uncomfortable. Then im plus polite will become impolite. Then you have in plus human will become inhuman children. Okay. So like that, there are many other examples also. Okay, you can see these negative, when you use negative adjectives, you can come across these. Now there is a small exercise which is given. Yes. Personal will become im, impersonal. Rational will become irrational. Seen will become unseen. Efficient will become inefficient, inefficient. Proper will become improper, improper. Experienced will become inexperienced. Organized will become unorganized. Real will become unreal, unreal. Disciplined will become indisciplined class. I really miss these classes, indisciplined classes. Okay. Now, mortal will become immortal. Okay. Now we have done how we are going to form adjectives by adding suffixes or prefixes. Okay. Now the next topic that we are going to touch is degrees of comparison. You know what is a degree, children? Okay. How you rate it, how you move upwards or you come downwards. Okay. That will tell you the degree. Compare means when you compare things. Okay. You have done degrees of comparison. You've done some examples in your previous classes also. So we'll just go through these examples, children. Okay. Examples and a little bit of explanation as well. Now, adjectives, they change in form to show comparison. Compare between two things. They have 3 degrees of comparison. Okay, they are the 3 degrees and they are positive, comparative and superlative. Now I believe you remember that last year also we had done positive, comparative and superlative degrees of comparison. So these degrees of comparison appear in adverbs as well. Okay, so more or less the structure is the same, but you see we learn about adjectives today. Now, what is the positive degree used? Positive degree is used when no comparison is made in the sentence. For example, he is young. Okay, he or Radha is a happy girl. Okay, so there is no comparison done, so you will use the first degree of comparison, which is the positive degree. Supposing you're comparing two things, okay, or two persons or two things are compared, so what you'll use? You'll use the comparative degree and you will use THAN, than. But there are some cases where you don't use than. We will study about them further. Suresh is younger than Ram. We use than with a comparative degree of an adjective. Let's see, Hina is more intelligent than any other girl in the class. So comparing to any other girl, Hina is more intelligent, not intelligenter. Now let's see what explanation is given. The word other is used here to show that Hina, in comparison to the other girls, is more intelligent. The word other shows that she is not included among other girls considered as one group. But we cannot use than when we write. Okay, is more intelligent than any other girl. Then if you could specify. Okay, now Hina is more intelligent of the two girls. Okay, now when do we use superlative degree, children? We use superlative degree when more than two people, two persons or things of the same class are compared. Okay, and we'll see the examples here. He is the youngest in the family. So more than two members in the family are being compared. The superlative degree has been used. Now what do we add in the superlative degree? Have we learned about articles a, an and the? So when we had told about the is used. There were several points when do we use the article the, and one among these was when we use the superlative degree of comparison. Okay, when we compare things and we have the superlative order, the superlative degree, we use the. Examples are the shortest, the highest, the most courageous. Okay, now what do? We do not use double superlatives like most tallest or most brightest. Tallest itself is superlative, so you will not use most along with it. A plain superlative can be made emphatic by using intensifiers such as very, much, and by far. See the examples. He is the very best of all the dancers in the school. He is, the is given, the best of all the dancers. He is the best. But when you want to emphasize more, what do we use? Very. Okay. Adverbs such as easily, decidedly, okay, undoubtedly are some used before the superlatives. Okay, now let's see. This is undoubtedly the best hotel in the city. So when you want to put more emphasis So what do we use? Undoubtedly the best hotel. Undoubtedly also serves as an adjective here. Okay? Easily, decidedly, undoubtedly are sometimes they are used before the superlatives to add more emphasis. Coming to the last section, what do we have to remember, children? Only adjectives of quality have degrees of comparison. Okay, children? Only adjectives of quality have degrees of comparison. That is why it is highlighted over there. Okay, not all adjectives. Now, I'll stop sharing the screen now and we are back to our class. Okay, students. Now today, quickly I'll brush up what did we do today. We have done the homework exercises wherein we've brushed up the kinds of adjectives. Okay. And after that, we have done formation of adjectives wherein I have shown you a big list of suffixes where they are used and prefixes also. And we've done 2 exercises, okay, related to them. In our next class, now that I have given you just a feel of what degrees of comparison are, we will do an exercise in the next class. Okay, we'll brush up in the next class and then we'll proceed doing exercises and then we'll go a little more in detail when we are comparing. Okay, children. So that's all for my class today. And when we meet in our next class, we'll take you further. Okay, children. So you stay at home. Things are very bad around. So you stay at home and you stay safe. Thank you, children.